Musenga Omba, RSA Deputy Minister of Sport, Mr. Honorable Peace Mabe, MEC of the Eastern Cape Sports, Arts and Culture, Ms. Bulele Ngongo, our Executive Mayor of Nelson Mandela Bay, Councillor Gary Farnikek, our SAFA President, Dr. Jenny Jordan, Hollywood Bet Senior Sponsorship Coordinator, Mr. Menzi Novo. And also Mr. Fina, our President of the Eastern Cape, SAFA, as well as Mr. Mkangelo, our SAFA Regional President.
Well, the list of dignitaries read out and all the important moments here leading up to the final. The players, all players, hope to be involved in a day such as today when there is a long list of dignitaries that include the SAFA president, that include the CAF president, amongst others, in men and women of importance ahead of a final. On days such as today, it's either the opening day of a big tournament or the ending of a big tournament, meaning you have made the final, which is the case here for both these groups of youngsters leading up to the national anthems. They've lost against them twice, now drawn against them 3 times here, as they look for their first win, and what a first win it would be if they were able to beat them in this final. For the Angolans here, they'd like to keep their dominance over the Namibians here. They've got some players in the starting 11 that really have been amongst those that have captured our imagination as we look at their starting 11. Pedro sliding into the squad here. He will play in the attacking third of the field alongside the likes of Brenner and Depu as the front 3. Watch out for the man wearing the number 10 jersey, Maestro, amongst the most impressive. He's also been amongst those that have won the most man of the match awards, if not the standout player in that regard. Vitinho and Mendinho in the heart of defense have been outstanding, with Sandro and Hossi supporting him out in the wide positions. Of course, Depo out in the attack. 4 goals he scored, and a man who's looking to lead the goal-scoring charges from the attack. The match officials will be led by Ahmad Ralal from Mauritius. He's assisted by Senio Marangule from Mozambique and Dimanaina Andriatia Narivello from Madagascar. Fourth official is also Alvacar from Mozambique. VAR, a factor here today, one should keep in mind, with Leticia Viana after in VAR from Eswatini, assisted by Diana Chikotesha from Zambia. And there they are, the VAR officials here, looking to have a good showing up to this point. Along with the officials out on the field, have been absolutely perfect. Now, for the Namibians, they do have Gambanda coming into the left back position, which means that Ruombe can slide back into a midfield position alongside Peters and Gasumbe out in the attack. Keep in mind, Museu on 3 goals, with Kalula on 1 and Kamatuka the furthest forward. It is Angola to get this game underway, attacking the goal to the right of your picture, whilst the men in white will go left in their attempts to be the first to not only find the back of the net, but keep firing away, hoping to be crowned champions. So, it's Namibia trying to play it out from the back out to that far side. Maestro amongst those closing down. First header one by Mintinho. Will be opening first of many in and out of that defense. Werner with some nice touches and winning it back nice and high up the field. Hussey already pushing forward, knocking on the edge of that final third here for the Angolans. Ambira with the clearance. Flag up for offside. Nice and early. Well, there's more and more supporters making their way through here for this final to provide us a bit of an atmosphere. That's nice to see. Once again, the wind is a factor, keep in mind here. And it's increased incredibly from earlier on this morning. The beauty of it all is the structure of the stadium, of course shaped like a dome, does keep the wind out and protect the quality of the game then. And while you won't see it, nor will it affect the players out there too much, thanks to the way this stadium is structured. The Windy City is really being true to its name here. During the course of the last couple of match days.
I guess that's what architects had in mind, to say this is a windy city. How do we protect the ball just from flying all over? You have noticed that even in the past games, we don't even see the difference of the day when the wind is blowing towards certain goals and not. That has never even been a subject with us.
Well, this stadium, of course, built for the 2010 FIFA World Cup, amongst many in the country. Remember, my first entry into the stadium during that World Cup was with Portugal against Cote d'Ivoire. Again, another cold and windy day. It was wet as well. Never felt the effects of the wind. It didn't affect the quality of the game during that World Cup encounter, with the likes of Drogba and Ronaldo out on that field. Now, first corner, going the Angolan way. They're a threat, of course, in a dead ball situation. They can hurt you in very many ways, this Angolan side, if you allow them. Well, there's the wind coming into effect then, finally. Now, something from the training grounds here. Good closing down, good pressure applied then, and forcing the mistake in the attempt to play it forward then from Pedro. Interesting when you watch Pedro. We've seen him play in the left back position, pushing forward on the overlap today, playing further afield on a left wing position, where he may have less responsibilities defensively, but he'll very much be focused on what's happening going forward. Tactical changes.
Yeah, he's the type of player that the coach must have realized that often in every game, every time you realize that the opposition coaches will always be, or tactical staff will be sitting on the stands and getting the moves and all that, and they trying to confuse the enemy.
Flick on by Maestro, and you know who, trying to get onto the shoulder of the last defender, straying just offside then. Depu, as he looked to go one-on-one then against Hambida for the first time here this afternoon. He loves those sort of situations, Depu. Just put it ahead of the defender and allow them both to run onto it to see who's the hungriest.
in what we're sitting on the 3rd minute, and he's been offside twice. So it just shows you that they just told him to use his aggression to have a go at that defense, and that defense is aware too. At some point they sandwiched him.
Well, Tiffel strays into an offside position, as does Gulula here, who's found the back of the net on one occasion. The far side official from Madagascar, Dimbiliaina, Andrea Narivelo. And who plays for Petrellas de Luanda, Mindinho, looking for the early ball forward. Bernardes with the flick on here. Former champions, the Angolans, as a man does go down here. Bernardes.
Benna was just caught behind the ear. He felt it, because that's the time when Gambanda just went for the ball and went for the man, cleaned everything in front of him.
Bit of a clash of heads, which isn't too serious, fortunately, as Brunner leaves the field. Sporting Man should be back on the field in the near future. Now, there's the wind having the effect on the game finally, in the slightest way possible.
Isn't it interesting that that's when it was just qualifying what you were just saying, that the wind has just picked up suddenly, and then the ball just couldn't stay on the penalty area.
Tell you what, the stadium not being shaped the way it is and the way we've been complimenting it, the ball would have run off towards the halfway line, such as the strength of the winds. But a couple of days ago in the semi-finals, it was at 53 kilometers an hour.
Isn't it interesting that it even sparked the debate, not the debate, but the topic that we spoke about how Athlone can be tricky those days when the ball was hit to the left, and you suddenly see your Mark Williams running to the right, and you think, where is he going? But because he's a Kryptonian, he knew where the ball would land.
Now, chance from the corner here for the Namibians. 7 in the box. So they really are looking for that bright start with Kamatuka. Hoping for the perfect in-swinger here. And towards the near post is well cleared here by the winners of the COSAFA Cup back in '99. They also won it in 2001 and 2004. Been a long wait for the Angolans to be crowned Hollywood Best COSAFA Cup champions. Marks is waiting, of course, with our goalkeeper of the tournament, Armando.
Yes, Armando indeed is the goalkeeper of the tournament. Armando, this is a tournament that you will look back at and think, what a tournament ahead. You must be very proud of yourself.
Agradecer a Deus pelo dom da vida, dizer que é uma coisa muito emocionante para mim, porque é a primeira vez a estar aqui neste torneio, é a primeira vez a estar na seleção nacional moçambicana. Muito feliz por realizar o meu sonho, muito feliz por estar aqui com a equipe toda. Estou muito grato pelo trabalho todo da equipe técnica, tanto de todo o staff, da federação. Foi muito bom. E agradeço tanto pelo apoio da minha mãe, apoio da minha esposa, da minha filha agora, das minhas irmãs. Estou muito grato por tudo.
First of all, we would like to thank God because of this opportunity. We also would like to say thank you for the technical team and the staff. And it's very emotional because it's his first time to participate in a tournament like this. And the coach trusted him. We'd also like to say thank you to his family, his wife and child. And this is a dream coming true for him.
Thank you very much, Armando. Well done. Armando is leaving us, and I'll also be joined by the two gentlemen. They have just got out of action, so they must be freezing. So I'm not going to keep you long, gentlemen, because I know you're cold now. But I want to talk to you both at the same time. Maestro, Depu, what a tournament you've had. You deserve it. Congratulations on your individual awards.
Primeiramente, agradecer, né? E dizer que foi uma campanha não fácil e com a contribuição do grupo, o desempenho de todo o grupo, que nos fez chegar até aqui. E agora é manter esse foco e continuar a lutar com o mesmo objetivo de alcançar vários troféus e dar sempre aquele contributo que é mais importante.
It was a tough tournament. It wasn't easy. We started really slow, but we pick up, and right now we just want to celebrate because we deserve it. We play well, so yeah.
I want you to celebrate. Maestro, you've really been in charge in the middle of the park. Every time you found your teammate with the pass, you had a very, very good tournament.
Boa noite a todos. Tinha que ser, eu ajudei a minha equipa a chegar mais distante possível. Acho que foi muito bom. Não para por aqui, vamos trabalhar. O caminho é em frente, que tem muitos campeonatos, que podemos ganhar mais possível.
Yeah, it was tough, but I had to be in charge. I'm here to help with the teammates and the national team, and now we're gonna keep it up. We won't stop here. So yeah, we're going to celebrate right now because it's feel good. It's feel good.
Just before I leave you to celebrate, Depu, the last time we spoke, you said, I'm a boxman, I'm a striker, and you've been smelling goals and putting them in the back of the net all the time.
Como eu já disse, né, sou um homem de área e eu sou avançado e treino para fazer golos. Acho que isso é que caracteriza todos os atacantes e estamos aqui, né, continuar a treinar com essa dedicação de sempre fazer golo e poder ajudar a equipa em momentos mais difíceis.
Yeah, as he told you before, he's a boxing man. He's a man who scores goals. That's his job. So he's gonna continue to do so. So right now, we just want to celebrate. Thank you very much.
Maestro, I want to close by saying there's Africa Nations Cup qualifier, there's World Cup qualifier. I'm sure you're looking forward to that. You must have seen the draw too.
Sim, estou ansioso para começar a jogar. Todo mundo pensa jogar o CAN Mundial, que é muito bom para nós. Estamos aqui a trabalhar. Já está viu o CAN, estou aqui para dar resposta, para sempre ajudar a minha seleção.
Yeah, we look forward because, as you know, everyone wants to play. So he's here, he's ready. When the coach is gonna call, he's gonna be ready because everyone wants to play those kind of games. So yeah.
Gentlemen, good luck and congratulations today. Muito obrigado. Thank you. Yes, that's the moment where we were sharing with players that were outstanding in this tournament. That's it from me. Sizwe, I'm sure you know that this is what we're here for, and we saw it all the way.
Seen it all the way here, and take our hats off to the champions in your picture. We would like to thank the community out here in Kabeja, not forgetting those out at the Wilson Stadium as well. And from myself, Cesar Mapena, and the rest of the team that is behind the scenes here, we say goodbye until next COSAFA Cup.